Hi, my name's Randy Brown for NLP Today. I'm going to be doing a complete series called, cold reading. Fostering your intuition, the fine art of cold reading, and what cold reading is. Cold reading is being able to size up a person based on what you can observe. Not just the physical, but their body language, the type of jewelry they have on, the type of hairstyle they have, the color of their skin. This isn't stereotyping, but, I just want to say something about stereotyping, is that most stereotypes exist because for the most part they're generally true. Generally. In a very general sense. But and you can determine like whether a person is single or married by whether they're wearing their wedding ring or not. It's simple things like that. And if you're a good enough cold reader, you can trick a person into believing you have psychic powers, which obviously you don't. I don't believe in psychics at all. I think it's all a bunch of hogwash. But you can actually trick a person into thinking you have psychic powers. And, and there are several openers that you can use. One that I use all the time when I want to do cold reading on people is I go, hey, do you have any J or A names? And J and A names are the most common names in the entire planet. If you go up to a group of 5 people, odds are at least 1 or 2 of them out of the 5 will have a J or an A name. And, it makes you seem psychic. They're like, yes, I do have a J name. Or actually, usually, when a person does have a name with the letter you mentioned, they won't say anything at all. And you've got to use their body language to determine which one it is. Now, I've gotten so good at reading body language that I can just take my hand and I can just say, you. You have a J name, don't you? And I'll be right every time. And, that's one technique. But the technique that I want to get into right now is posing questions that are neither questions nor statements. Now, cold reading is based on feedback. When you start a reading with someone, you are going to be putting out statements out there, and they are going to either confirm or deny what you've said. You want people to confirm what you've said because it makes you look psychic. But, there are ways that you can phrase your questions that no matter whether they confirm or deny what you've just said, you can seem like you knew that all along. Okay, and here's how it goes. Instead of saying, your father's dead, isn't he? Or actually, that's what you would say. You would say, your father's dead, isn't he? Well, actually, no, you wouldn't say that. You would say, instead of saying your father's dead, isn't he? You would say, your father isn't with us, is he? That's the way you would phrase it. And no matter what they say, you can always say, I knew it. If they say, yes, my father's with us. Yep, I knew it. Or if they say, no, my father isn't with us, you can say, no, I knew it. And, another thing you want to do is what's called pregnant pauses. Now, when you do a pregnant pause, it leaves an awkward silence, and the person you're cold reading is going to try to fill that silence. Like, if you were I was in the middle of one cold reading once, and I go, you're facing a big decision. This decision involves a person, and that person has an E sound in their name. And then the woman just told me blankly, no, I can't think of anybody. But then I put like a 10-second pause, and then the mother of the woman just chimed in. She goes, what about Johnny? Bam, hit it on the nose right there. And, you know, you can get so good at this that you can make money as a psychic, or you can make money fooling your friends. It's an awesome technique to have. I mean, one application of this is picking up chicks. You know, and there are people who can get so good at cold reading that they can pick up chicks. And you can turn this ruse into several, different avenues like palm reading and astrology and numerology. They're all hocus pocus. They're all fake, but they're all pliable. They all work by the same principles. It's just statements that can apply to anything or anybody. But they sound specific. See? So that's what cold reading is, and that's the technique I'm giving you. It's ask questions that aren't questions or statements. So instead of me saying, you lived on a farm, didn't you? I would say, you didn't live on a farm, did you? I knew it.